Hey guys, and welcome back to Morrowind. So, remember that ring from the last episode? See this wood elf here? It's his ring.
Sorry, stranger.
So if you talk to him,
let's
see. So you go through here. Ring? Well, what's that? So what does he say? Are you the one that the boat dropped off? Odd to see that boat arrive at that time of day. Hope the Imperials treated you okay. I swear they took my ring. And then see how it's highlighted in blue? It means that's something specific you can talk to someone about. Ring. I swear, one of the guards has it. I had it last week before the weekly Let's Shake Down Fairgoth ritual. An engraved healing ring. Family heirloom of mine. You haven't seen it, have you? Your journal has been updated, so now I can go and talk about it. So I can say, no, sorry, no ring. Or, yes, I found it. Here, take it. So, because I'm a nice guy, for now, I'm going to give it to him. You found it? Amazing. Thank you, thank you. You're now my favorite friend. I'll be sure to tell the others, especially my friend, Ariel, who runs the trade house here. Go see him. He'll be happy to see you now. Your journal has been updated. Engraved ring of healing has been removed from your inventory. Pretty straightforward. So, as you can see, it's a neat little world. Obviously, nothing's particularly high res. If you do get this for PC, there are mods out there to make it look even more detailed and better. I do have this for PC, and I do intend to get those mods, but until I've got that set up, I'm not worried about doing any videos on that. However, once I've got that all set up, I might switch over from this to there, start a new character, and give you guys something a little more appealing to look at, I guess. So, open world, as you can see, the view distance is not far at all. You can't see it very far off in the distance. For this episode, I'm probably just going to get myself to the main city that I usually use, which is Balmora. Unlike in Oblivion and in Skyrim and in some of the games that you're seeing nowadays, you can't get a house in this, so you don't just get the ability to, like, oh, I'm just going to go get myself a house and store all my stuff. You pretty much carry it on you and find places that you're allowed to stay and leave your stuff. This thing over there is a silt strider, so that's what's used to travel from location to location quickly. They're really neat devices, and I'm going to head there in a moment, but I want to show you guys something funny. So obviously there's magic and whatnot in this world, and there are people who research magic, you know, magicians and whatnot, sorcerers and all those. Some of them don't make the best decisions. So one of them decided he was going to make a thing that would let him jump long distances so he wouldn't have to pay for silt strider fees, you know, to go travel from place to place. The great thing about that is if you're not researching appropriately, it ends funny for me, terribly for someone else. So as we look ahead, you're going to see up ahead there's a little book on the ground. I think it's on the next area here. Yeah, so just over the next hill there's going to be a little book on the ground, and, you know, there's a nice book. But what's that sound? I'll save you, don't worry, I'll save you. Okay. Oop. Didn't save him. Okay, well, I tried. So, what's he got on him? He fell from the sky. An iron spark sword. Well, that looks at least somewhat useful. A very, very, very ugly hat. Some nice shoes. A nice robe. Some scrolls of Incarian flight. Warning. These will get you killed. And 7 gold. I will take all 7. Oh, sorry, buddy. There's your journal. So, yeah, I'll let you guys read that. If you want to pause it, feel free. I'll go to the next page for you. But it's pretty funny. Let's see. Oh, looks like that's all there is to it. Okay. So yeah, no. It's a funny story. I'll take that and I'll get myself equipped. First and foremost, let's take a look at me. So, inventory. So there's what I look like right now. Obviously, kind of basic. But now, I have a robe. And an ugly hat. Okay, I'm totally taking that hat off. No way. Got myself a sword. So that's all good now. One interesting thing, too, about this game versus the later games is that there was layering, and there was actually a lot of detail for the armor. So although the graphics aren't there, the actual control and all of it is. So what that means is I put that robe on, but I still have the shirt on underneath. I still have the pants underneath. Whereas in Skyrim, and I'm pretty sure Oblivion, if you put a robe on, it kind of just superseded everything. It's like, oh, no, you don't wear armor anymore. The nice thing about that, however, is that means robes, because they're big, they're robes, can be worn over lots of types of armor and things. So you can actually have that. But on top of that, you can choose your left and right gauntlet versus just having gauntlets, your left and right pauldrons versus those being part of the gauntlets or part of the chest piece. I don't remember if you can do left and right boots. Probably. But yeah, that gives you an idea of some of the detail that was in this game, and still is, I should say. But it's definitely neat now. Obviously, I switched shoes out, the shoes are gone. Yeah, those are worth next to nothing. I'm not going to sell them. That's worth a bit of money, so I can sell that. Those scrolls, although they will get you killed if you know how to use them right, are pretty interesting. The trick to them is you use the spell, and then when you jump really high. That's supposed to kill you unless you have the stats to survive it. The trick I kind of realized that worked out really well is with this game, it doesn't save momentum, it just saves location. So if you jump really high to get to somewhere, and then a bit before you hit the ground, you hit start, save, and reload. When you reload, you'll just be floating there, so you don't die from the loss of from the momentum slamming you into the ground that it would normally have used. So it gives you the chance to, you know, jump up somewhere you wouldn't normally be able to go, and then just before you're about to crash into the ground, like that guy back there did, you can save, reload, and be perfectly fine. Like, absolutely no problem. Mushrooms and whatnot. So I'm going to head back, we're going to use the Silt Strider, and we're going to head our way over to Balmora, get that going. The video is obviously going to be a little bit more drab at first, because nothing's going on. I think the next video will probably have a little bit more to do, because I'll have some more stuff. But by that point, you'll hopefully you'll kind of invested in this and at least enjoying the world. So here comes the Silt Strider. We'll get ourselves on there and travel to Balmora. It does feel a bit slow compared to the newer games, but that's just kind of the way the game design allowed. Alright. Hello there, person whose name I'll never be able to pronounce.
We make a special trip just for
And
you.
let's see,
Same
travel.
price.
I would like to go to Balmora. 31 gold. It's not cheap. What I'll do actually, when I get to Balmora, although I haven't discovered the entire map, I should be able to show you the main zoomed out map and give you an idea of the world space. Give you an idea of distance and whatnot. So yeah, those are Silt Striders. It's got some notes in the load menu as most games do nowadays. So this is Balmora, so as you can see, you can't even see all the way across the town. It's not a huge town, it's just, you know, the way this works. There's a Silt Strider, there's another person there. So, this is Balmora. This is one of the, I can't say major cities, but it's a larger city, a bit of a hub city. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go and, I guess, show you something neat. I guess now that I say neat, I feel like a bad person because I'm about to hurt someone in this game. But I'm going to go and do something interesting, I guess. So people running around, walking around, it's raining. It seems like it's always raining when I come here. Alright, so this is one of the shops here. So this is Ravir, the trader. I'm going to his house. So yeah, Ravir, it's nice to see you. I haven't seen you since the last time I played. So we'll talk to him, go to barter. And he has a lot of stuff here, some really, really good equipment. Now the only problem is, he's pretty tough, so taking him out is not something that I'm going to be able to do very easily. I will probably die if I try it. But like I said, there's the throwing stars. Tantos are, I believe, swords, not spears. But yeah, Devil's Spear. There's a short bow made of chitin. So there's a few different things here that are neat. These are the kind of things that are useful because they're, well, at least this one and I think this one are both pretty expensive. So if I needed to sell them, I could sell them for a nice chunk of change. Is that a candle? That's a candle. It's a purple candle. That's a lantern. Yeah, so that's the nice thing. You don't have torches. There are torches in this game, but you also have lanterns. And they're nice to have because, you know, they look nice. Common shirt, expensive amulet, you know, stuff for that, rings. So normally what I would end up doing is I would get myself strong enough to take him out, and I would use this as a house, I guess you could say. But he's tough, so I can't beat him with what I've currently got. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go get stronger, and then I'm going to come back and I'm going to take that for my own. So, first and foremost, can I do the third person? Yeah, there we are. So here's my person. Can I make this view in front of me? There, yeah. So this is me. This is Gerald, or God Mode Gerald. He's not quite God Mode as of yet, though. But he will be. He will be. Look at that face. That's just a face brimming with absolutely no emotion. Alright, so anyways. Pull out my sword. How do I do that again? Man, it's been a while since I played this. There you are. X. Jumping. I almost feel like I should change the controls up because this feels really weird. Alright, so X. Put it away. D. My menus. Right trigger still to swing. Oh yeah, also, one big difference between Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim is that because this is much more of an RPG than an action RPG like you get in the later games, I can swing this at someone like 100 times. I may not hit them all 100 times, even though I'm visually hitting them, I'm not actually hitting them. because your stats with your weapon dictate your ability to hit someone. So if I have a really low short sword or long sword ability and I keep swinging, I'm probably not actually going to hit them nearly as many times as I swing. Whereas when you raise it and you get high, then you're actually hitting them and you're doing more damage to boot. So there's that. I was going to show you the map, right? So menu. Let's switch over to stats, then to map. Alright, so right now it's on the city. Let's make it on the world. So here are the areas I've been. So these are kind of important buildings that I've either been to or need to get to. So Mammoth Legion Fort is an area that I can go to. This is Balmora. This is the shape of it, I guess. I haven't actually been there. That's for something I'm supposed to do. And then if you look here, I can zoom in, I can't. You'll notice that the map looks a little bit different here and a little bit different here. That's because those are areas I've actually physically explored and not just areas I've been told I have to go to. So that's Sadenine, where I was at the beginning, and this is where I am now in Balmora. It's a bit of a distance, but if you look around, it's actually a fair-sized world. On the map, it may not feel as big, but trust me, it's a big world. Like, traveling around this would take some time. So I mean, that's it for this. The video's almost over, but what I want to do before I do that is just head over and show you the guilds. So let's go, or at least some of the guilds. So we have the Fighters and the Mages Guild right side by side. So this is the Mages Guild, this is the Fighters Guild. Fighters Guild has the sword and shields, or swords and shield. Mages Guild has the little eye symbol here. The Thieves Guild is way over there. So whereas in Oblivion and Skyrim, the Thieves Guild is either non-existent or not considered to be existent, in this, the Thieves Guild is a legitimate guild. This is years before Oblivion and all that, and they are a guild. This is how they are. They have a building that says Thieves Guild, if I remember correctly. If it doesn't say Thieves Guild, it says like Corner Club or something like that, so it's, you know, a hidden type idea. But it's definitely neat. I feel like there is one or two other type, like, guild type things, but I can't remember. It's been a little bit too long since I played this. I'm going to go into the Mages Guild. I'm going to join the Mages Guild because it's actually, to do one of the things I want to do to become God Mode Gerald, I need to be in this guild. There's not a lot of time left, so what I want to do is I want to show you something neat. You can talk to her, and you can join the guild. So I would love to join the Mages Guild. Yes, I don't care about the oath. I'm just going to join it. I'm now a member of the Mages Guild. Pretty easy to do that, actually. No, like, go do this quest. No, you can join, sure. Alright, so done. Spells, obviously you can buy spells, but I can't buy at this rank from her. And training, once again, not the right rank from her, but you can go and do that. There are people you can go train and learn from here, going down into the bowels of the Mages Guild. Oh man, it's always so dark in here. But yeah, there's a woman, she does enchanting, if I remember correctly. This guy is potion making. One cool thing that is in this game that wasn't in the rest of the games is mark and recall spells. So mark and recall spells are literally exactly the sound like. They're spells that allow you to mark a location and teleport back to that location. Spells. I don't have enough money, but let me see if I can find it. I think it's here. No, I have to use the teleportation to get to another area. But yeah, no, there's spells that you could mark and recall. So literally, you could cast a spell on the ground right there and go anywhere else in the world, cast the spell for recall, and boom, you're right back there. Which is awesome, and I wish they'd had it in the other games. I really do. Jara, was he potion? No, he was training, and he has missions for me, or duties, as they are. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm going to sell some stuff to make a bit more back. But I need to use her soon to go and get one or two spells, and to do that I need to get some money. So, I guess first and foremost is to figure out the money situation. I guess I can go and do a mission or something and get money that way. I don't remember, but I don't think there's any sort of duplication ability in this. Oh, this is the supply chest. I can use that. Some magica potions, fortify willpower. Divine intervention is a teleportation to get you to safety. Same with Civi intervention. This heals you, I think. Origin of the Maze Guild, lesser soul gems, all that stuff. I guess we'll go back to River. I'll sell what I can that can get us a little bit of money, and we'll end it there. Hey, buddy, Hallelujah Guard. Alright. Hey, Revere, I'm back. Revere, I think. Hey there.
You want something?
I do want something. I want to sell you things. I want to give you stuff. Alright, so how do I switch to sell? Inventory, right trigger. Alright. So, this is only worth one, but I'm selling it anyway. So, it's gone. The hat's gone. I won't need the potions too much once I'm actually full power. So, I guess I'll sell 5 of them for now. That way I have some. Fortify willpower I'll keep. Wait, willpower is... No, I don't need that. Sell all those. Well, I'm slowly making my money. Let's see. Journal. Yeah, I don't need him anymore, so I'll sell that. I'll keep the scrolls. Scroll. Sell 2 of those. Sell these soul gems because I don't need them for now. That way I'm going to get something out of this. I need B to hit, or B to be done, I guess, at this point. So B. My goal is 68, but I'm about to get 178 back. Done. Yes, I would like that. Oh, that's another thing too. You can actually barter in this game, so you can actually try and get more gold. Whereas in the other games, your ability get you more. Here, you actually use your persuasion to try and ask for more gold. So it was supposed to be 178. I'm gonna ask for 180. See if I can get 2 extra gold out of him. I got it. Yeah, I made 2 extra gold. Booyah! All right, so now I've got a bit of money to work with. We're pretty much out of time for this video, so I'm gonna keep it from running long. Hopefully you guys are enjoying this, and soon things are going to get a lot more interesting.